Good evening. Happy Wednesday.
Wednesday.
How's everybody doing tonight?
I keep rolling backwards.
Stop rolling.
It's the floor. I mean, I am a little kooky, but
I don't roll.
because you've got the prime seat.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna slide in.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I hope everybody's having a great week. We're having an okay week. It's been, almost 2 weeks since I injured my back, and I am still laid up.
He's just being lazy, y'all. He's laying on the couch. He's watching TV all day.
See what I get?
He's getting better, though.
Slowly but surely getting better. Hopefully.
You've been very jealous because I am playing pickleball and he is not. So I'm just getting way better than him now.
We'll see. Time will tell on that one.
Yeah.
For sure.
To be continued.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Tuber Chat.
Hello.
Good to see you in here tonight. It's been a week.
Do you have anything that you put on specific that we're talking about today?
No.
Okay,
We're
so
gonna play it by ear, I guess.
I'm curious. I've just been talking to Sherry, Destination Fun, about. Well, let me give the premise. So, like, Corey and I are usually very lucky when we travel and go on a cruise out of Florida, because my dad lives in Boca, and so we stay with him.
Yep.
And so plans may be changing, and so now we're like, well, should we just try to stay somewhere and and change our plans up? And so I was talking to Sherry with Destination Fun about what they do. And so my question is, what do you guys do when people are traveling?
So what's your favorite hotel in Fort Lauderdale? Near the port.
Yeah, and why?
Yeah, and why?
Is it because do you get free travel? Do you have to pay for travel? Are you driving? So it doesn't matter. You could stay wherever. So good evening.
Good evening, Scott. Welcome in. Drive safely.
I mean, Sherry gave me some great suggestions. So nothing bad there. I'm just, it made me think about what you all do, because we're an anomaly. We're like out of the norm on that, because we are very lucky that we can stay with my dad. And so we don't have to pay that extra cost. Yeah, we have to fly to Florida, or we could drive if we want, but it's not, we
waste a whole day driving.
Yeah.
And be exhausted.
Yeah. And so, so we've been able to save a little extra money by staying with my dad. So, and he provides transportation, normally, to and from the airport. Right. For the most part.
It looks like he's going to be out of town at least part of the time. And we would have to get additional transportation to the port and back to the airport from the port. And that kind of threw off our flight plans and everything else.
Oh.
But anyway, so it at this point, it's looking like it would be easier for us to just take a car from the airport to a hotel in Fort Lauderdale, and then the next day just take a car to the port, and then get a car from the port back to the airport at some point. Let's see, Lisa Mao.
Hello, welcome in.
I have a Chase Sapphire card and accrue points to transfer points to my Hyatt account and book a hotel for free. Hyatt has a free airport shuttle. Okay.
We're flying into Fort Lauderdale, or we're flying into West Palm.
Now you've got a Chase Sapphire as well.
I have an Ink.
Oh, Chase Ink?
Yeah.
Not the Sapphire.
Yeah.
Okay. Tuber Chat says maybe next year we can start traveling, and then we'll know for sure. We imagine some relatively inexpensive hotels the night before and after the cruise.
And I will say, I'm going to jump on that and just say that it depends on when you go to Florida, because when you're in season, you can expect to pay almost triple in those prime spots. So you may have to go outside and travel a little further to get to the port.
Right. So. I think for the most part, you can find something. The airport in Fort Lauderdale is very close to the port. Unfortunately, we were flying into West Palm because Laura's dad lives in Boca, and that's an easier airport for him to get to.
Yeah.
Tried to change the flights, it was going to be stupid expensive to try to change them. So we'll just have to see.
Yeah. So this all just kind of unfolded today. So yeah, we're just and we're like what, like 2 weeks out almost.
Right. 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We're going to be getting
Friday.
Yeah,
it's
2 weeks from tomorrow.
2 weeks.
Or
2 weeks from Saturday.
2 weeks from Saturday, we're getting on Celebrity Reflection.
Yeah.
Yep. So that should be fun.
And Tuber Chat said that it's the same around Toronto and Niagara Falls. I would think in any big city or any place like that. That's, because it even happens in our small town when they have like big things going on. They're gonna jack the prices. So
yeah, that's the way it goes. Supposedly they're supposed to post the maximum price on the back of the door of hotels and things, and
we saw it once, right? Because I never heard that before, or something. Yeah, something like that. Hey, Kanuki.
A lot of states that's the law, but Lisa Mal says my flights are typically free using JetBlue card points. Huh.
Oh.
All right.
Well, I think Lisa can teach all of us a bunch of stuff.
Hi guys, welcome. What's the topic tonight? Well, we're talking about hotels in Fort Lauderdale,
or what you do when you're taking a cruise out of Florida, and where do you stay? In this particular case, we're going out of Fort Lauderdale, so I've been just recently in the last couple hours just thinking of looking at staying somewhere around the port, and asking what you guys do, because we're pretty lucky because I get to stay with my dad. So we might be changing up our plans.
Yeah. And for us, we almost always fly Allegiant.
Yes, because it's direct. And
yeah, we get direct flights from our local airport, Asheville, down to either Fort Lauderdale or West Palm Beach. And they're relatively reasonable. But we need to get the Allegiant card on our next flight so that we can get those points.
I'm usually plugged in and not paying attention to do that. And to do it any other way than in any other place other than the plane, you don't get as many points.
Right.
So you want to do
it. Flight,
you want to do it on the flight. So I'll be doing it this weekend to get it.
So speaking of that, you said that you had a Chase Inc. card?
Yes.
Yeah. And you're working on building those points.
I am.
You have been working on that. With cruising, you're going to pay for the cruise somehow. We just put it on the Chase card and then pay that off. And then we accrue points. And then hopefully those points are going to be enough to get us flights for a trip we're taking next year.
Yes. Now we can do regular basic class right now with our points and then some. I am working towards business class. So.
Hikanuki says, we don't usually overnight out of Fort Lauderdale. Okay.
Why is that? Is it because you're located close to there or some other reason?
Yeah. I mean, we always fly in the day before because you never know with airlines when something's going to get screwed up. And, if our flight doesn't go out the day before, at worst case scenario, we could jump in the car and drive down overnight to get to the port in time. Otherwise, we'd miss our cruise. Yeah. So.
Hi, Destination Fun.
Welcome in.
I was just talking about you, and because of your lovely suggestions, and of course, you're so helpful all the time. Oh, we see. That's
there we go. Our daughter lives in Orlando. We stay there. Awesome.
Yeah. I was talking about Sherry and all the wonderful suggestions. You kind of piqued this topic for tonight because, we didn't really have anything specific. So I'm kind of thinking, what does everybody do before a cruise? There's the whole talk about coming in the day before, but that's always an extra expense. You have to stay somewhere. And then you have to worry about transportation. So, how does everybody work that out?
Yeah. Let's see. Lisa Mao says, if you get a Chase Sapphire card, you can use points for several travel partners, Southwest, United, JetBlue, Hyatt Hotels, Bonvoy, etc.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you for that. That's great information right there.
I think you can do with your ink card, you can use it for like anything, right?
Yeah, I think so.
You use it for miles or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just looked at the Courtyard and it's cheaper now and when we were staying, so I might
and where
change
they're
it.
staying.
Okay.
Good to know.
Okay. Well, and we'll have to take a look at some of the other options.
And
I mean,
so
maybe there's a hotel by the port that actually has a shuttle that'll take you to the port.
maybe
Um,
we have to kind of check that out.
Yeah.
Now for Destination Fun, they're driving.
right.
So for them, that's
Right.
they already can go and get to wherever they need to be. But for people that maybe are flying and staying, they have to kind of take that into consideration of, okay, how far is it? How am I going to get there? How much is it going to cost?
Yeah. And a lot of times these hotels also have deals where you can leave your car there
Right.
at the hotel for the week that you're on a cruise.
We did that and had a shuttle from the airport, and we were able to keep our car there for like $15 a day.
Yeah, that was
that's a little
at
different,
an airport hotel. Yeah. But let's see. Sherry says, I will let you know Crown Plaza does have a shuttle. Okay.
All right. Shuttle was extra.
Shuttle was extra. All right. Well, that's an option. Save a little bit of money on an Uber or whatever.
Right.
And, so I don't know.
A lot of options.
A lot of options for sure. So we'll have to look into that and see what we want to do. Right now we're flying in on that Friday at what time?
It's late. We get in at like 8:00 at night on Friday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're basically just going to be heading down to our hotel, crashing and getting up the next morning and leaving.
So is it really worth it? I don't know. Because we can get picked up from the airport and we just need to get a ride
but then we still have to get
the port.
Ride to the port the next day. So why not just go straight to a hotel near the port and then we can sleep in a little bit. All right. Sherry says Courtyard has a shuttle too for extra. I just looked. Okay.
Thank you, Sherry.
I mean, it would make sense.
Everybody's so full of information tonight.
That these hotels near the port would have a shuttle to the port.
You would think.
Or to the airport. I mean, that's kind of their
and then
their function. So
now is the shuttle from the airport to the port extra?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anybody know the answer to that?
Let's see. Lisa Malice says I find hotel shuttles to be a little more expensive than Uber. It's like 12 to 15 per person from hotel to port. Very few hotels have free port shuttles. Huh.
Okay.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So there are options out there. Those are things to look at. Yeah. And this is going to be our longest cruise ever. 2 days.
Is it?
9 days.
No, we had my birthday one was 8, right? Or was it 9? I think it was 9.
No, I think.
Okay, let me look. She said, "Let me look at airport shuttle."
I'm sure they're not going to have a shuttle to.
I know that a lot of you guys know about Shipmate. Oh my God, I love it. So let's see, Odyssey. It was 8 nights. So yes,
it was 8 nights. So now we've got a 9 night.
Yeah, whoosh.
On Celebrity Reflection.
It's all Sherry's fault.
It is. Just hooking me into all these.
I know.
All these cruises.
I know.
And of course, we've got a hurricane threat or tropical weather.
Should we talk about that?
Yeah.
How do you all feel about that?
How do you feel about cruising in the peak of hurricane season?
Mm-hmm.
September, October. Those are like the peak times for hurricanes.
I said to Corey, I was like, look, as long as we can get to Florida, potentially the cruise ship can go around it. Potentially.
Yeah.
Right.
You might miss all your ports. But,
right. You might miss all the fun things that you have planned, but so
Lisa says if you get a free airport to hotel shuttle and only have to pay to get to the port, then it's not so bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're flying into West Palm, which we're not going to get a free shuttle from West Palm to Fort Lauderdale. We'll have to pay for that. If we had known it was going to end up like this, we would have just flown into Fort Lauderdale to begin with. They've got a lot more flights from Asheville to Fort Lauderdale than they do from Asheville to West Palm.
Not really. They have more days available.
More days. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's more flights. So, and better times too.
Yeah.
We could be flying back at 3 in the afternoon instead of 9 at night.
9:50 probably.
Oh yeah,
I think we landed at 11:30.
That's crazy.
And you had said this too, because you said that that was the flight that got canceled at one time when we had to use our insurance.
Yeah, that was
so
crazy.
And I did.
Sherry says it. See if you can switch your flights.
I did. So
we looked at it.
So here's a little kink in the chain link, or I don't know. But so we're taking Allegiant. We paid for the whole package, got the trip flex and all that stuff. So you can make a change without having to pay, any kind of fees.
Mm-hmm.
However,
so they say.
Right. However, you don't have to pay a change fee, but you have to pay the additional costs in the flight. Then your package is null and void that you just paid for. So you would now have to pay for your seats, your checked bags, your carry-ons, and seats, everything. And so at the end
I guess you can't get it as a package.
No, you have to do everything a la carte if you're changing. And so by the time we were done, it was like $400 and something, and I'm like, no.
I'm not gonna pay another $400 on top of what we already paid
thank you.
For the flights.
So, I was a little upset about that. So
get a car or something, and
because the change, and then every time I did it, it was like $31 for one flight, $10 for another. And every time I got through to the end, something went wrong and it would crash and I'd have to go back and do it again. And then the price was raised. And then I get to the end and something went wrong. It crashed. The third time it went up again. And so I called and it was even more money. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, you're changing the price within a half hour 3 times.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. So we got to go up a little way because I was talking for a bit.
Oh,
you
yeah.
missed
It might be
the
cheaper.
one above that. But that's okay. We can go that one next.
Okay. Might be cheaper to rent a car, drive to Fort Lauderdale, and turn in the car by the port. Hikanuki said basically the same thing. We can sometimes get a car as cheap as $50 a day.
Well, maybe we can. So we know someone that has a car service that would take. Yeah. You got a destination fund said something up higher.
All right. See if you can rent a car. And let's see. Both hotels free shuttle from Fort Lauderdale Airport until 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, everybody's on the same page. Right? So these are all options. It really
can
comes
get a ride
down
to the port, but then so here's what we're facing. We can get a ride from my dad's to the port for like $70, $75, right? Yeah. And so the problem is on the way back, this is what really changed, was that the plans changed of how we were getting back from the port. So now we have to find a way from the port back to my dad's, if that's where we're going. And then we fly out at like 10 o'clock at night. So then we got to go from his house to the airport. So we have
and if your dad's not there, there's no reason to go to his house.
Right. And so, but where are we going to go? What are we going to do?
You got no options there. I mean,
at least we have somewhere to stay, for the day and do something.
Yeah, but you can't even get into his community.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Because he can let me in from whenever.
I mean, that's stupid. Then you're paying for two trips.
I'm just saying, well, this is what we're facing, y'all. So this is why we're trying to think about, what's going to cost us the least amount of money and not be completely terrible. So
shoot, if we have to sit at a cafe in the airport for hours,
we
can. Not what I want to do, but hey, I guess I could work on something. Knowing how to hot wire a car comes in handy sometimes.
Nice. Yeah. So that's kind of our dilemma, is that my dad's plans changed, and so that's kind of changing our plans. So we're trying to figure out what's going to work the best.
Right.
pay for 3 car rides or get a hotel. But then we still have to get to West Palm on Monday. So, got to figure that out too. We haven't even talked about that part of it.
Yeah. I mean, what are we going to do? We can get Jacob to pick us up and take us to West Palm, and then we just hang out. Won't be able to check our bags. We'll have to be rolling our bags around with us for hours.
I mean, the entire day. That's a long time.
I mean, what else are you going to do? I mean,
I don't know. You guys got any suggestions for that one?
Unless we just rebook the return flight out of Fort Lauderdale.
That's
only change that. Because then we could leave at 3 p.m.
That's what Sherry just said. Oh, yeah. Sherry, you're so smart. You must have been reading his mind. That's a possibility. That was actually a cheap flight.
Yeah, so maybe, we could fly out at 3 something instead of 9 something.
Yeah.
And that would
at least it wouldn't be as many hours.
Pay for that change, and then at least we could get back. So let's see. Maybe see about getting a resort pass for a day at a hotel. Probably check your luggage and there and enjoy the day.
But where do we get the resort pass? Do we get it in Fort Lauderdale? Do we get it in West Palm? And then if we're at a resort, do they give us hotel, transportation?
No.
What? Why not? Wishful thinking.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So yeah, lots of things to think about. Lots of last minute decisions to make. Because I mean, you booked the flights a couple of months ago, and we don't do this stuff last minute.
Not usually, no.
Not usually, but we're doing it this time. So,
although on a side note, I do not have our plane tickets to Florida for November.
Well,
and that's in season, so I should probably get on that soon.
Probably would be a good idea.
Okay, what are we trying to Miami?
Fly out of Miami.
Allegiant doesn't fly out of Miami.
Yeah.
That I can tell
American.
Yeah, or
back or something. So
well, United goes into Asheville because we flew back from Maine. So there are some other flights. They just tend to be a little more expensive. Not too much anymore. Allegiant is not the cheapest anymore, but it's close.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And Allegiant's direct, whereas all the other flights are not.
Well, American definitely has a direct flight to Miami from Asheville. Because that's how we got to St. Martin this year.
Yes. So, no.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
But, anyway. All right.
So many things. Oh my God.
So many things that you can do here for sure. So of course, last week we showed you our new camper.
And did we tell them that we were not going camping?
Yeah, I think we mentioned that we were not able to go camping this past weekend. We had to travel across the state for a funeral. We had a death in the family. So we ended up scrapping our camping plans.
But the good news is with that was that we didn't have to cancel it. So we didn't lose any money. We just rescheduled.
Yeah.
So instead of doing a couple trips before the end of the season, we're only going to get one. Leave us in suspense. Well, we don't know what we're doing yet, so we're in suspense too.
Yes, we are.
What are we going to do? Out. I know. I'm going to check out changing the return flight, I think, because that was a good idea.
I think that's a good idea. If we could just change the return flight. Because then I can
at least see my dad for a couple hours, and he'd be happy about that, and we can still get back to do.
I thought your dad was going to be out of town. That was the whole reason that
on Monday, not on Friday. Anyway, so yeah.
Well, I mean, we were.
We'll figure it out. I promise we will let y'all know what the heck we're gonna do. So next week, what the heck did they decide?
What does that have to do with seeing your dad? I mean, your dad was you're gonna be out of town, so
no, that's on Monday the 29th.
Yeah, but I mean, then we're gonna be getting in at like 10 o'clock at night. What's the point?
8.
Yeah.
8.
Still, what's the point? Just go to a hotel in Fort Lauderdale, then we can actually get some rest and go to the port the next day.
We'll talk about it later, I guess.
Okay.
Some tells me, if I did say, hey, you want to play pickleball in the morning, but he can't play right now.
Yeah, I'm not playing right now.
No.
Not with my back the way it is. So why would you get a hotel if you would see him Friday? Because he can't take us to the port on Saturday. So we'd still have to pay for a car from from Boca down to Fort Lauderdale.
Which is not terrible.
Well, I mean, it's still
if we can change
all these expenses add up.
Yeah, I think
a hotel a car from the airport to your dad's place, and then from your dad's place to the port.
So I think that
just take one car and get a hotel, and then.
Oh well, no, that's going to be more money too. So I think what I'm thinking, y'all. Yeah, it's me. Okay, so it's making sense now. So what I'm thinking is, if we can change our flight out on the way home, that's gonna and then we can just go from there, and that will take out 2 cars or whatever. So an added expense. And so I think this is what I'm thinking, that if we can do that, then I'll probably just keep the plans to stay at my dad's on Friday night.
Because I mean, they've got the shuttles there at the port that go directly to the airport. Because we took one.
Yeah.
Back last November. And it was just kind of spur of the moment. We were planning on grabbing an Uber or something.
Checking.
And they had the shuttle. And it was what, $15 or something? I don't know, something like that. And they took you right to the Fort Lauderdale airport, and boom, you're good to go.
Yeah. Hickanuki. It would, but hitchhiking.
I
don't know.
Yeah, probably.
You can't bring anything to help save yourself.
and there's an option for you too.
Which one's this one?
What I got up on the screen right now from Sherry.
Yeah. He
could drive us to the hotel, then we wouldn't have to worry about a car. We just take the shuttle from the airport to the
but technically, I mean, if you think about it in the way my mind's thinking about it, which we don't think alike, the car is cheaper than the hotel would be.
Okay, well maybe, but if we're going straight from the airport to our hotel, at least we'd get a good night's sleep, and it's not like bouncing around. So anyway. Let's see. We would drop you at the airport, but we don't have much trunk space since 9 days. We may have a lot of luggage.
No, I know.
I understand that for sure.
Thank you, though. I appreciate that.
I have to always get that.
My dad would be very disappointed if he didn't see me also on Friday. So
we always have to get that Uber XL.
That's because you bring too much stuff. That's why.
I bring too much stuff. Salisa Mal said, which cruise line are you going on? We are going to be on Celebrity Reflections.
Yes, and we leave. So we is it distant? No, it's embarkation. Mm-hmm. So we disembark. No, we embark. When do we? What does it mean when we sail? We sail away.
Embarkation.
Embarkation, yes, is September 20th.
Okay, and disembark September 29th.
Yeah, our anniversary is coming.
Yeah, it is. Next week.
I know. Anyways, I was thinking about the date September 20th because I was like, I know that's an important date. And then I was like, wait, well, no, it's not our anniversary, but that's coming. And then I remembered we have two family birthdays on the September 20th. So
yeah, this is going to be fun. Celebrities. Our one celebrity cruise was awesome anyway.
Yes. We've only been on one, and we knew that we wanted to go on another, but we didn't know where we wanted to go, but we knew just being on it. So This is Destination Fun, Sherry, brought it to our attention that there was a cruise in September. We didn't realize it was a 9-night cruise though. And I was like, wow, that sounds great. Yeah. And then we're like, oh, it's 9 days. Wow, we're going like 9 days. So, but yeah.
Lisa said, love Celebrity. Haven't been on Reflection though. We haven't either.
We've been on Beyond. That was the only one that
we were on
been
Beyond,
on.
and that was awesome. Reflection is a little bit smaller ship.
And they were on Ascent. That's a big one, right? That's one of the big ones. Yeah.
Yep.
Ascent was amazing.
Ascent and Beyond are the same. Class.
Okay. And Sherry from Destination Fun and Danny, they've been on a few celebrity cruises, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
And we've got Aqua Class again.
Yes.
Which if you can get it at a good price, I think it was well worth it.
And again, I didn't know we had an Aqua Class until I went to pay, and I was like, God, why? I was like, okay, so it's more expensive. It's 9 day. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. We have Aqua Class. So funny story. So this whole trip has been like a whirlwind, right? And so Sherry's very good at booking stuff early, right? So she'd be like, oh, hey, there's an excursion. You want to do that? Yeah, sure. So we do it, right? So we have all these things booked. And then like the other day, I'm like, wow, I've got all this onboard credit. And I don't think I've used it. I've been paying all my own money. I'm like, oh my God, what are we going to do? And so I was like, honey, what do you want to do? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? So he goes, yeah. I was like, all right, let's do a captain's dinner. Why not? Right. So I go and all this stuff. And I've used all of the onboard credit. And I didn't realize
spent all the money. I didn't even know it. So,
and they're like, well, do you still want to do it? And I'm like, no, sorry, we're going to cancel that. We're not going to do it. I've already used all the money. So, oh my God.
All right. So Sherry said it's no star of the seas.
Well,
I mean, you've seen one Icon Class ship. You've seen them all, right?
I mean, They were parked next to each other. So I saw a post. And they were parked next to the Icon and the Star, and they looked identical. They really did. Like I wouldn't have been able to tell them apart. So,
Lisa Miles says Destination Fun. I agree. Was on it last fall for Mediterranean cruise. I've also been on Equinox.
Oh, okay.
All right, which I love also. Yeah.
Now Reflection's a little smaller, and it is a sold out cruise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, Aqua Class. If you haven't done it, it's the bomb. Get access to the Blue restaurant, which was awesome.
We're going to be very spoiled on this cruise.
Tell you the truth, there's nothing better than walking into Blue at 8 o'clock in the morning, sitting down, ordering your breakfast, whatever you want, having them bring it to you, and being out of there in 30 minutes or whatever.
So
you don't have to fight with the crowds at the buffet and all that kind of stuff.
Well, and we think it's not going to be the same as Beyond.
No.
Because on Reflection, there's not 4 dining rooms.
Right.
There's only not. 1.
So
and so I don't know what that I don't know what that means. So
whatever the the menu is from the main dining room, you can order from that too, or you can order from the Blue menu. So
right.
And you'll have access to the
thermal
suite. Yep. So that'll be nice, especially for my back.
I know. I was like, he doesn't even care about that. And he goes, maybe I will this time. And I was like, well, I'm going to go with Sherry, not you.
Hopefully my back will be better in 2 weeks.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, been dealing with this crap for 2 weeks as it is.
It's not your back, it's your hip now.
Yeah. All right, let's see. You guys are going all out. We will barely see you.
No.
I'll be in your Aqua Class areas.
Maybe only breakfast.
I mean, there aren't really Aqua Class areas other than the Blue restaurant.
And if you guys want to go to dinner together, we don't have to go to Blue. We'll come to you.
Yeah, we got no problem doing that.
Yeah.
That will be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll have some meals in Blue, I'm sure.
Yeah, I wonder
breakfast,
if we can adopt them and be like, hey, they're with us. Can they come in with us?
Really enjoyed the breakfast at Blue.
We did because it was because we didn't have to fight any lines.
Yeah, I mean, it was like
we got in, they served us, and we left, and we're like, oh, okay, we're done now. This is great.
I mean, the Blue restaurant is so small that basically we got put with the same server every night,
except once.
And so it's kind of like having anytime dining, but having the same server all the time. So that really, that was so worth it because they know your preferences. They know who you are. They know what you like, which is the best thing about assigned dining time.
Yes.
But with Blue, you could walk up anytime you wanted to and walk in and get a table. So that was awesome. But all right, Lisa Mel says we had left over onboard credit last fall on the last night. So we went to the casino, transferred the onboard credit to our card, but only gambled $20 on it. I didn't know that you could do that. That's interesting.
I didn't realize. Now, I was told by our agent that it would, that I think we get it back or something like that. Like, because it's like if you don't use it all or something, I think you can get it back.
Interesting. Yeah.
So
I didn't know that that you could do that.
Sherry said, we'll go to Blue and have a second dessert with us.
That's cool, Lisa Mall. Didn't know you could do that. I had no idea that you could do that.
Lisa's all full of information tonight.
Geez, with all of those.
I love it. And so is Sherry. Sherry's very good.
Depends on who gave you the credit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it all comes out of the same bank. So, you can charge a casino chips or whatever credit to your cabin. So I guess it would work just like onboard credit. So all right, let's see.
So if it's from your agent, you can go to customer service and cash it out. Oh, nice.
Okay.
But I've already used online on 3 excursions.
Well,
and some of it on our drink package. So.
Well, I mean, the drink package would take up the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I used it on the excursions first, which I didn't realize that I did that because, like I said, Sherry's so good at booking out way early. I'm like, Corey looked at me the other day and he's like, what are you doing? I was on my computer and I was like, I am trying to keep track of all of our travel. Like, I'm literally
making this spreadsheet of all the different stuff. And I'm like, holy cow, what is all this?
I can't keep track of of where we're going. And, like I have to get through one before I move on to the other one. But then like, I've got all these other ones. And then like, if I don't get on this and do this stuff, then it's going to be sold out. And like, I'm on the struggle bus. There's so many coming up in the next, like 2 months, every other month or something.
Sherry says, I need to get my act together planning Princess. All I've done is hotels and one excursion.
I did the one with the excursion with you. Oh, hey, what'd you do? Corey's touching buttons. Yeah, and I haven't gotten our flight for that either.
All right. If the onboard credit is from the ship, it's part of a pricing deal. You can't cash it out at customer service, but you can try my gamble hack. Someone on my last cruise gave us a tip. Okay.
I like it.
Yeah.
I have to say that most of the people that we have that join us on our lives do like gambling. They like the topic of gambling.
I like gambling.
Yeah.
Don't always have a whole lot of money to gamble with, but maybe one night
we plan. Cruise. Yeah, we're kind of lame. We like $20 a day or whatever. But there's one night where we'll take some money and we'll put it on the side. So we can, and if we don't go to the casino every night with that 20, we just add it add it at the end. But yeah. So, what's this?
Let's see. We're going on MSC Uriba. The first time to the Norwegian fjords in October.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. Now we're going to be...
You're going to have so much fun.
We're going to be on Celebrity next year.
One moment, please. I'll tell you which one.
Norwegian fjords.
Let me consult the shipmate.
Yeah.
Eclipse.
Okay. It's another smaller ship, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
can look. So we've got some other stuff going on. Sherry said that, let's do that one first.
Casino play is a great way to get good deals in future cruises.
I know.
That's true.
But we don't do it consistently enough.
We just don't bet enough money. We should probably work that. There's this guy.
He's always trying to spend money.
If you've seen Holy Rollers, the YouTube channel.
He'll teach you how to do it.
Apparently, this guy has got it like a system down. He never pays for cruises, just goes on cruises and gambles, plays craps.
Yeah.
And he's got this whole system of how you can sit there and play all night and get free cruises and not lose a ton of money.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Destination Fun. We are doing fjords next year.
Yeah. So a little before you move on to the next one. So a little fun note, we were supposed to do that with Destination Fun also, but they ended up changing and going a month earlier. Boo.
And we'll have to watch your videos, Hikanugi, and Cool Destination Fun. Maybe move it up a year and we can have fun together. Yep.
Yes, Eclipse is smaller.
Eclipse is smaller. And casino offers Howie Star of Sea free. Okay. I don't know how much you guys gamble, but
I'm gonna have to learn from you to get on that for free.
Yeah, for sure. We need some of those casino offers.
Yes,
I think we actually got something.
Here, wait, you ready?
From our Carnival
we
cruise.
Need some casino offers
on cruises. You know, they're always listening.
I bet you I'm going to see some in my feed.
All right. Lisa said, I want to go on a Norwegian fjord cruise so bad. I can tell my husband's more interested in Alaska, and I've had my way the last 3 cruises. I tell you, there's nothing like Alaska.
Yeah, we can't speak about the fjords, but we do have it is actually a group cruise that I think there's still some of the group cruise pricing left.
Yeah.
If you want to if you want to get with us, just send us a message and we can get you info.
Scott says he's parked. Glad you're home safe. Had y'all flown into Fort Lauderdale, I would have had a good answer. All right. Well,
we might fly out of there, maybe.
Yeah. We don't know anything about Norwegian fjords yet. It's going to be cool being in a different country with a different language.
My points for is that right there.
And all of that stuff. We haven't even watched any videos about the Norwegian fjords.
No, we are slacking in that area because we've been so busy. You've been home, but
we still have almost a year.
That's true.
So we've got plenty of time to look into it. But Alaska is definitely one that I want to do over and over again.
Yes, I would definitely like to go back to Alaska.
We need to upend our schedule and make sure that we
2027 and we can't book any more 2026.
Yeah, we can't book 2026, but 2027.
Who wants to go?
We got to do an Alaska.
Who wants to go to an Alaska? Who wants to go on an Alaska cruise? 2027. Oh.
Yeah. Lisa Mel just returned from Alaska on Holland America and loved it. What ship were you guys on, Hikanuki?
Tell us. And then Destination Fun said that Alaska was awesome. They loved it too. Yeah. Alaska
is definitely awesome.
And then we are cruising on so Hikanuki asked
what ship were you on?
Were you going on the Celebrity Eclipse? Yeah. And I'm not sure if Destination Fun is doing the same ship or a different ship. So if you want to chime in, Sherry, let us know. I'm not sure. Yeah.
But we also have Aqua Class for that, right?
We did. And the reason why we did Aqua Class on that was because we projected that it might be cooler, kind of like it was in Alaska. Yeah. And some of those perks with like the heated loungers and just some of it, because you can go out on the bow of the ship or like whatever that area is. It's kind of like private and you can get better viewing. Yeah. And so we decided to pay the extra for that.
So I don't know how it is on this ship. but on Celebrity Beyond and those class ships, you've got this entire bow area that you can only get to through the thermal suites.
Yeah.
So you have to be, have a pass to the thermal suites to be able to get out on the bow. And when you're looking at all of those outside areas, especially the rail areas, are completely packed when you're going through those scenic areas. Because people are out there taking photos, they're watching the glaciers and the wildlife, whales, whatever. And it's hard to get a view. A lot of times you're stuck behind people. So with that thermal pass, our thought was, well, hey, we've got this basically private area that only people that have the thermal pass can actually get to.
Yeah, if it works out the way that we are envisioning. There's
right, let's see.
You got to go up a little bit. One more.
All right, so let's see. Ikanuki, good to know. I'm looking at Holland America or Princess Cruise Tours for 2027, leaning towards Holland America. Yep, Holland America, Princess, and Norwegian are all grandfathered in to go into like Glacier Bay. So those are always good choices if you want to go to Glacier Bay and see some of the incredible
and if you want to
stuff
just
going on.
Skip down to the bottom, that's going to reinforce what you just said.
All right.
Too, so
Hal is the way to go. They get priority for glaciers and docking positions. That is correct. And Holland America, New Amsterdam, just like us, they watched our videos. Yep. So as you saw from some of those videos, especially, I mean, I don't know that I showed it that much because I was really focused on like the glaciers and things. But they opened the bow of the ship and it was just absolutely packed.
On that particular
packed with people.
That particular day it was.
I had to squeeze my way into a prime spot, and then after a while I just got tired of fighting it. I went down to deck three, the promenade deck, and it was much closer to the water line, so you didn't get as great of a view, but you still got to see without anyone blocking it. We're doing Celebrity Eclipse 2, got a casino deal. Awesome.
Okay.
We got to start gambling more. And gambling without losing money, that's the key. Because if you're just losing money, then what's the point?
Right. You just you could just buy another cruise.
Let's see. Rayleigh Creative Travel, welcome in.
Yes, welcome. Hello.
Lisa Mao says, all of my research on Alaska cruise tours is how I found you guys.
Yay!
Oh, okay. Cool.
That feedback is great.
Yeah. That's why we need more Alaska videos. Those things are like evergreen. You put Alaska videos out and they just keep getting
because everybody loves Alaska. They want to see Alaska.
Everybody wants to see Alaska, and those were some really awesome videos. Saw some awesome stuff.
Yeah. That's it.
Anyway, can't wait to get back to Alaska, but at the same time, Norwegian fjords next year is going to be awesome.
Right, and I don't know what to expect with any of that, so pretty cool.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, we've had quite a few interesting conversations tonight.
I know. Thank y'all for being so engaging and helping us out of our little dilemma.
Yeah. So for the Norwegian fjords, I don't know a whole lot about them, other than you've got these little towns that you stop at, little port towns.
Okay.
You got the commercials that you see where there was this little town that was all about trolls or something. I don't know.
Okay.
But I don't know anything.
We're gonna have to do a little research, but
we're gonna have to do some research on that.
I have to work on the other
Amsterdam
before that first. Yeah.
We're planning on going over a couple of days early so we can spend some time in Amsterdam.
Oh yeah.
And
that's why I'm saving my points, Lisa, is for business class to get to Amsterdam.
That'd be nice.
I'm trying.
That'll be a long flight. So
I'm trying. We had more than enough for just the regular basic class. So
okay.
I need to look again and see if I'm getting close.
Well, you keep paying cruises on that credit card.
I know.
You get there before too long.
I know.
I would think. And we gotta up our gambling budget.
Yes, so we can get some. We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to talk to Danny and Cherry and see what they do.
Yeah,
and figure out how
we'll
we
talk
get
to
some
them in a
ones.
couple of weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. On our cruise on the bow, folks were very good about switching out from the rail position to share the wealth. Yep.
I can't remember that they did that on ours.
Don't remember that so much.
We had a spot and we didn't move.
I mean, the bow was deck 5. Is that right?
Yeah.
So deck 5 forward, they opened the doors and let you out there.
5? Yes.
I think it was 5.
Because it was what, one floor down from where we stayed, or was it on the same?
I don't remember what floor we were on.
I think it was 5. Yeah.
So we got some great videos with a 3-meter selfie stick.
Nice.
Yeah, I got one of those.
We're gonna have to. We got to start watching some videos. We got to get back in front of that TV.
Yeah, we got to start watching some of these other.
Yeah.
Definitely be cool to see some of the folks out there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
See more of the stuff they're doing. All right. Well, not quite an hour, but I think we're about done. Let's see. All right. Sherry says Danny doesn't go to the casino. He tries to prevent me from going. So I waited until he takes a nap every day.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we both like going to the casino. Most of the time we're playing slots. But like
he's luckier on the slots. I'm luckier.
Sometimes I'm lucky
on the table.
In St. Martin, I'm real lucky on the slots.
Yeah.
I'll win 2 or 3 nights out of a week. Go out with a lot more money, but on the cruise ships, I have not been so lucky. So
I did pretty good on the last one.
Lisa Miles says I need to up my game. I'm an economy traveler. Well, we're pretty economy ourselves.
Yeah.
Also haven't tried Blue on Celebrity because Aqua Class hasn't been in the budget. You know, the funny thing is, our first Celebrity cruise, we looked at it and we wanted a balcony. And the balcony and the Aqua Class balcony,
a difference of like $100 or something.
There was a
very
small difference between those
maybe
two.
$200. It wasn't much at all.
It was very small, and we're like, oh, we get all these benefits.
Try. Yeah.
Why not give it a try?
Yeah, and I would say keep trying. Keep trying. This one, I don't know because I didn't even know we had. I didn't even know that we had the Aqua Class on this one. But.
Well, keep you in the casino, Shari. Yep.
Okay. Sorry. Like it.
Company.
Okay. Oh, I guess that's
we'll keep you company in the casino.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha.
All right. Aqua Class isn't in my budget either. All right. Well, it depends on the deal that you find.
So. Yeah, like that first time that we experienced it, it really, literally was.
I mean, we got the whole
like $100 or $200 difference, and we're like,
it was a very small difference. It was like, okay, we can get a regular balcony, or we could try this Aqua Class, see what it's all about. And man, I mean, Blue, it was like eating in a specialty restaurant every night.
Mm-hmm. With your own waiters. Yeah, it was cool. It was pretty cool.
I've seen that before. It all depends on supply and demand. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like I say, the cruise that we took, that we had Aqua Class on.
That was on the Beyond.
On Beyond, which was a Western Caribbean.
And it was a six night. Yeah. So maybe that's why it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, if you do, a ocean view or a interior cabin, well, yeah, it's going to be a lot more expensive than that.
Mm-hmm.
But comparing it to like a balcony cabin,
at least on that one,
it was a very minimal upgrade cost.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's one of the things you just kind of have to shop around, see what you find.
Yeah,
when you find those good deals,
get a group cruise together, get enough people there, and then they can help you get that Aqua Class.
Yeah, we tried that. Hadn't worked so well.
There's always that. No, hasn't worked so well.
All right, guys. Well, I think we'll call it a night with that, huh?
Yeah. What do you guys think?
That's pretty much
call
everything that we wanted to talk about.
Thank you for all the. Oh, hi, Cam fan. Go back.
What's that?
Yeah.
Cam fam.
Yeah, hey there.
Welcome in. Good evening.
We thank you all for the great suggestions on what we got. Yeah, they have an ocean view.
Okay.
I'll let you know what we end up doing with our little dilemma.
Yeah, I'll have to figure that one out.
I think, like, I kept sitting here, and in my mind, I'm going, okay, you got to go check those flights. Okay, go check those flights. Go check those flights. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. But I don't know if there's any of you that it's your first night, but we always have a little fun song that's going to stick in your head all night long. No,
yes.
Not really.
So
but
with
just
that,
for a little while.
Roll that outro.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out and joining us and engaging. It was awesome. We had a great live tonight. I hope y'all have a good week, too.
Yep. You guys have a great week. From peaks to tides, mountains to sea crew rides. Peaks to tides.
We'll see you on the next slide.
Bye, guys.